You are listening to Healing and Guidance from Archangel Metatron, channeled through Ruth Ann Rhine. This message is entitled, Blessings to All Lightworkers, for you are the grace healing this planet. Today is not unlike other days, for today is another opportunity for you to send your light into the world wherever need exists. Today is a day where the tumultuous ups and downs of earthly existence calls for your help for support in healing and rising into higher dimensions of being. Now and again I implore you as lightworkers to give of your daily routine the time to call upon divine support to allow greater healing and magnification to take place in assisting your intentions, for we of the inner planes wish to have your permission to do so. Once again, we seek your help in the Ukraine, as well as other areas spanning the globe where suffering and oppression exist. It is not for you to suffer the tremendous upheavals that others experience. It is for you to exist in peace and joy and comfort, regardless of what is transpiring elsewhere around the globe. It is for you to send love and compassion energetically through your hearts with our support. And this is a seemingly small thing to do, and yet it makes all the difference. The Ukraine still is suffering the onslaught of dark aggression and senseless killing and destruction. And this form of violence is insane and also oppressive to those who live elsewhere in the world. You see the suffering occurring there in Palestine and Africa and China and Korea and many other areas, creates a vast web of darkness encompassing the entire planet. It is heartbreaking to see this dark cloud around the earth, for although you may be living well far from the confusion and violence, you are still affected by this all-encompassing veil that inhibits the light effectiveness everywhere it shines. It is though clouds tamper with the absorption of this light so that less is received upon this sphere. It is for you, dear lightworkers, to take precautions to not allow this dark cloud to affect your hearts and minds, for the collective presence is powerful and can overwhelm even the most devout lightworker, in that the collective fear and anger and aggression does also permeate the hearts and minds of those on earth. And so when you send your heart light from within your divine essence, it emanates out to bring clarity and love and healing to wherever it is directed. Your work is invaluable for uplifting the collective field surrounding the planet. I cannot stress this enough. My dear ones, know that we bless you and support your work and find you to be indispensable to the ascension process. For your light continues to awaken and lighten the magnetic field of darkness, shielding the light of the stars and the divine beings within the realms of enlightened presence. Once you send light, we magnetize the particular frequencies that fulfill your intended area of need, so that the force of this light may filter through the barriers of emotional chaos and confusion that is likened to a thick substance or diffusing liquid that encumbers the progress underway in moving into higher realms of consciousness. You, my dear ones, are the light that cuts through this barrier so that more and more beings on earth receive the healing and uplifting frequencies all over the globe. It is you who ask for divine intervention, and so it is necessary to implore your help in this, so that the light dispenses and dissolves this collected membrane, allowing more light to reach the many. Thus, you see, we are making progress when you grant all the divine beings of light from surrounding star systems and also the ascended masters and angels permission to intervene. This is no small gesture, my dear ones, yet one of great importance and needed in this ascension process. The earth struggles with maintaining her balance as she rises like the phoenix from the ashes of the old paradigm. She wobbles, and she cries for the grief felt throughout her being and soul, for she deeply cares for those who are manifest through her own beingness. She struggles to maintain her ascension course and desires for all to ascend along with her. She must leave the realm of conflict and polarized behaviors so that she may survive and thrive and exist in peace. She comes through each one of her life forms with healing grace and continues to hold space for those who are in discord with her presence. She is a being of great magnitude, and she lives and expresses through you and all creatures great and small. She is to ascend, evolving on a continual course of enlightened presence, as she embodies greater and greater light and expanded conscious presence of the Creator. Suffice it to say, you as light workers are indeed the grace manifest through your planetary mother, coming to rescue herself and all those who choose to ascend. All may, should they release their entanglement of karmic patterns so long evading the light and truth of who they are. It is now for all to seek daily commitment to send their light, for this will save the hearts and minds of many from suffering more greatly. You, dear ones, are blessed in your endeavor to hold space in the peace of the new paradigm as you create a world of harmony and joy. You are blessed for saving the world from greater degrees of pain and fear and trauma. For you, dear ones, are the ones you have been waiting for to change this world. And it is so. And so it is. Open your hearts wider and let the whole world in. For you are the manifestation of grace, and you cannot fail. You cannot forsake the land you love, and so remain steadfast and send your love everywhere, every day. We love you and cherish who you are, and all shall be well by and by. All shall be well. All is well. And so it is. I am Archangel Metatron. Thank you for receiving these words of wisdom from Archangel Metatron. Please feel free to share this message.